to the listeners, fans, well wishers, na Salon Tok Forum where they deal with issues coming in analysis. We thank God thank you today in another very, very beautiful day where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't make, we don't grab, we don't see him with him blessings, support, guidance, and everything. And we also want to thank you because you don't, direct we activities them. So the hope is that he will continue doing the same thing, until we turning, the night. First, I want action now for share. I want action now for follow. I want action now for comment. And I want action now for subscribe to the Kutubu Kuruma YouTube platform. Again, I want action now for share. I want action now for follow me. I want action now for comment. And I want action now for please subscribe to the YouTube platform. Today we'll get a number of issues that we will come discuss now, and they're very pertinent and very important. This get for do with, the country, the state of things. We first talk about a very explosive allegation where the Chief Minister, David Sengeh, make. We'll talk about that. We look at all in components them. We look at the fact that Julius Madabio ready now for come announce a new team who will come here and we will advise. Then we also will continue for talk about this need for law get a parliamentary democracy. We will explain to people them waiting at the, what that entails them, waiting at the difference between the parliamentary system of governance and the presidential system of governance. We will explain that to people them for let them, understand. But also, again, we as citizens will continue for talk about this thing where they go on, this tripartite meeting where they take place. We go ask them for proper democracy, let we get the proportional representation when they mean the PR, it for be national, let them not do it on a district level. Because when they do up at district level, what's they happen though, then we don't see a kind of game where they go on between SLPP and APC for let them make sure they don't get no third party na parliament. So it's going to be like an Osusu where SLPP don't need it for 1 or 2 terms, they come out. Then APC can do 1 or 2 terms. What you want, we the try for advocacy, that kind of a system where they both now South Africa and Britain now we need. Because don't get tired of getting dictators them when a president in our country. Don't get tired. We need for make we voice the very hard. So now go back to the very first one. By God power, I don't lay out who for discuss. Like I say, David Sengeh, the Chief Minister, he make very serious statement then. Their statement and they then get they get the tendency or they get the possibility for spark what you call religious tension or uprising. One thing we very good na Salon, where we know if anything else nobody not go credit Salon for, we go credit Salon for the fact say now the one country that where it can pass religious tolerance, I think say no country not go betray. When it comes to religious tolerance, it go hard for the country be Salon. Because we are a country where we don't get Muslims, we don't get Christians. We all the fellowship together. When Christians they can get something, mostly like the holidays and come, especially the holidays. We the Muslims them also with the fellowship with them, we stand with them, we support them. Likewise, when we the Muslims and who serve you functions and come, we fast one and come, then they make sure say the Christian brothers and sisters, they make sure say they not do anything we go compromise or render we fast one impure. They know they do that. So order. So this comment where David Sengeh make, what do they do? We on job now as an analyst now for put it to context in perspective and for take a middle of the road. Me not go take a definitive position, say, oh yeah, Sengeh right, or then people are not the right. Now here's what the man talk. The man talk say, It say electricity theft, it put up on the church and the mosque. Now, so he put up. This people that will come say, well, wait a minute. Okay, you get evidence to this? Or now all of the church and mosque that they do this because this dynamic could say a very profound, I mean, depending on how this matter gets handled, this thing it will get out of hand. If it get out of hand, the president, and we will not guarantee, incapacity for handle this because they can say the reason why they go back to waiting happened 1989. Now Iran, and Britain. One man they call him Salman Rashid. Where they follow history, where they follow, things where they read outside, normal scope. The man he write he publish a pamphlet where he call him satanic verses. I don't know now how many way we call that the man name now a British man even though something now whatever, but anyway British for Salman Rashid. The Ayatollah Khomeini, what he do? I mean the Muslim community, especially in Iran, they were so upset about that they put a fatwa on Ayatollah Khomeini. He put a fatwa on that man. But of course, we not Salim, we don't go that we don't go that route there for put a fatwa on anybody we engage in bigotry. So for now, we don't go make the pronouncement say David Senge engage in bigotry. We cannot do that. Wait till we need for do now. We need for ask David Senge this evidence we get about electricity theft, about church them and Muslim and the church and please bring this evidence forward. Bring this evidence forward. Please bring this evidence forward because this is very very explosive. This kind of accusation. Are they read the forums? Are they read there? Are they see the reaction the way they come? And we also expect Julius Maada Bio as president of the country not for remain silent over this. What he need for do, he need for ask David Senge for let he get the evidence so he get. Then he as president need for address the nation on this. You cannot afford all the time you keep your mouth shut. You think say everybody in the country go study in a University of Heaven, so you go read your mind. So we go soliloquize, waiting no, it doesn't work that way because like we say, the chief minister inside this administration, he occupied a very pivotal, role. He's almost like a co-president, the way how in a function. To the extent, he don't even eclipse the vice president. We not see the vice president. Now him. So if you don't get this kind of extraordinary and plenipotentiary powers and so, your job, not for take this like events here, and we go continue for call on the Julius Maada Bio that this you got for take very seriously. We need to go beyond this. Very shortly, not go say they can't host a meeting. I don't get somebody where he prepare for camp for get this discussion answer again for. So this matter, like we say, so what do they do in law? They call what you call benefit of doubt. We they give the chief minister benefit of doubt, say what he talk, not true. We know they come sit down and condemn and say what he talk. I lie the lie. You don't engage in what you call bigotry. In order to not therefore bring down, people, the religion, like that into this. Because like we said, this is very serious. No way, not the way we go. Because the church and the mosque, the last thing way for happen, still enough for take place. Because then they go, now God is also they go. Now we go then out to they commit all we seen them, we they do all that. But what we go inside God in us, we they go ask for God in blessing, in support. And in guidance, we go ask for that. Anything that is a sinful thing, we not go do them. Now God is. We not go do them there. We not go do them there. So we not expect the imams them or the pastors them. We not go expect say something like this they happen at the places of worship. They're not aware of this. The custody are very dicey businesses. Very dicey. So we for continue for insist that they decided for come up with that evidence. And we'll continue for press Julius Maada Bio as president of the nation. He need for address this. he need for request David Sengeh for gather evidence from him, and then he address them. And if possible, any church or mosque were involved in this, there has to be a criminal indictment because na criminality that thief in that anyhow we look up. Now thief in if the America has so something that be so much no go win. Seriously they talk about Naya. If na America something like that be, we now go manipulate the electric supply a mechanism there for make sure say we now they get electricity, we now they pay for now serious criminal offense Nandy. So some of you will take it very seriously. We take it very seriously. So again, like I say, Naya, me as a journalist, I take a middle of the approach Naya. I know they go say David Sengeh right or wrong. I don't go say the church and the Muslim drum or they not drum. I will not say no because we not get any evidence. When the evidence comes to disposal for either corroborate waiting David Sengeh talk or evidence there for sure say no, they not drum, then we will come take a position. But in the meantime, we your job now social media now for continue for highlight this here, now for continue for talk about the gravity of this, and for continue for talk about the seriousness of them, especially that a church and a mosque. The last time where you expect for a criminal activity take place, that a church and a mosque. We not allow that, and we're not going to remain quiet on that. We will not. Again, finally on this again, at the talk so that then nobody know misquotes me. Wait till I talk now, and they take a middle of the road approach to this. I know they say David Sengeh right in what he do or what he wrong. I know they say. I know go say now waiting David Sengeh talk he get truth or he not get truth. Or the mosque and the church they do them or they not do them. Waiting me the advocate now, and I know say reasonable people then go see with me. We they advocate the fact say the evidence get for the day. You get for put the evidence out. The evidence get for the day for support this. Because like I said, that a dicey indictment is we get the potential or the possibility for spark religious unrest that the country will not want that day. So again, we call on Julius Bada Bio for make sure say he move with dispatch and ensure say this matter get addressed one way or the other. So as I go to the second part of this program, I please ask again for follow me, for share, and for comment, and of course for subscribe to the YouTube the Kutubu Koroma YouTube platform. I ask you for learn to do that. Now the second one that I get for do with this question of this tripartite committee where they say they get where they meet. Well, what we as citizens for do? We need for come out here now and challenge both SLPP and APC that we need a democratic system of governance, one where power they flow from the people then, by the people then, and existing with the legitimate consent of the people then. What do you mean by this? For example, they then apart with the end and the talk about tripartite, meeting. What we need for challenge the SLPP leader and the APC leader in the parliament say, hey, guess what? This PR system, this proportional representation, where now become Tijan Kabab, under leadership with the we wanted that be what you mean by this? Instead of the thing be done at district level, let it be a national, let the whole country get involved. Because when the whole country involved in this, you know how the proportional representation will take place. You're like waiting. We now remember the way Tijan Kabab come from power the first time that it came with. So that because the reason for that though is that we go get also alternative voices that in the parliament. Because as it did not only SLPP and APC, but we need a third force. Because the third force, what the third force they do, they prevent dictatorship, they prevent totalitarian rule. So we need a third force. So that make we for insist. Say if APC and SLPP truly serious, they want to see a democracy in the country. They want to see a country where devoid of rancor, recrimination, and all the potentials the way can lead for their attempted coup and anything. We need for widen the political process in such a way we gonna, because waiting they do, if they continue with waiting they want to do so, I can tell anybody the only party that will go in the parliament are only SLPP EPC. Every other party they go suffocate to that. They will make sure not did it. If anybody not believe, una ask what happen to Kane Yukela, una ask no more. Una just go there no more ask that's what happen. Now that's the one try that the one. So we on job, we were there now then forum they are there and the platform they will get. Now they use them wisely for educate and inform in country citizen. They hala what they can hala make noise, cost this person, cost that person. Result or not, it's not then a misuse and abuse. Now we use them places. So me, I look that place and say, now a university without walls, we they learn a lot there, we they learn. Provided people they come, they address the issue. But waiting on make people they know they address issue there. We don't get sucked up in these parties and politics. We don't become party picking them. Me na APC, I born APC, I go die APC. Not talk about me leader. Me na SLPP, I born SLPP, I go die SLPP. Not talk about me leader. Even as the leader said, they lead me to destruction, or to utter destruction. So in other words, we put more faith and a premium on the leaders there than the country. We need to move away from this. We now need to move away from this. Yes, like I already talk and I go always continue for talk when the opportunity arises. By political orientation, now SLPP party the support. But within the support of SLPP, me not to a party picking. Waiting at party picking are one way, in order to see no evil in a party. You don't want any evil, not any evil about the party. A leader, na a god, na a demigod, in a worship in leader, in your leader, and me not go that school day, I not believe in that, and I will never be part of that. I will never be part of that. I don't go put clothes for fete for party. I want to make this patently clear. I don't go put clothes for fete for party. Especially they two party they are so APC, because they all John the quick kind of you can me talk. Alusane and Alasan, he call it. That's what it. There is no difference between SLPP and APC. Me, Kutubu, I sit down there and make that declaration because when you look at what's in the happen, there is no difference. But if we get a third force, we get a third party, and we did it, we're very strong enough. A lot of things that when they happen, they not go happen because they're going to arrest any kind of a rot or decadence and escapism. We don't eat deep into the fabric of things. So we did use this platform now. We start the campaign now for challenge both SLPP and APC. Say that tripartite committee if we as citizens take very serious. Say when they do anything good for the citizen, when make this PR business, let it be a national business across the board. Let it not just be at district level. At district level, it is denying the citizen, equanimity, where go make we get proper representation at parliament. All this dictatorship, the totalitarian rule, and we'll get to leaders we don't emerge as demigods anymore. It arises out of this. So, like we talk, we as citizens there. I want to implore every citizen waiting me not go support Naya. And every day when I get chance, I will talk. I don't go support political violence. Violence of any kind, we don't go support them, we go condemn them. Be it what party it is, whether na APCO, na SLPPO, any other, we will condemn them because the danger about violence, they care when I go any side, it hold the country back. It does hold the country back. Violence not to the answer that to a country in political, socio-economic, and cultural, and difficulties. Right now, Now engagement, they go to they do so. Awareness, we they bring out, you know, the pluses and minuses. We they teach with fellows and Salonians. What talk to them, we use them where they allow themselves for be misused, abused, and dumped by this politician. Because when soon they fail for realize, these politicians, they none of the family members, they know they know they go there now. Now they said, for example, and then by Corona picking now, not one of them not ever joined they say they oversee. We know they see Julius Mother Bio, none of his family members, they know they go join it. They all they live good, they eat good, and they sleep good, and they enjoy all the comforts of life. Now they send it. Now they send it because they not get no respect for their humanity. Even this kush, we don't almost take over the country. Not to them, picking them, they wait for them. No, now una way that because what they do, they allow them for take up, so now brain go be dead. Una not get a sense of awareness. Then they take away una humanity. These are things that won't necessary for saying no to them. No to them. But you guys are not doing it. So this is how they get una. In other words, una humanity, now they don't deprive una of una humanity. Even as they live very good lifestyles there, but una they don't deny una. So this accounts for why some of you they continue for plea to brothers and sisters them. There's no political pressure, not allow you, let you go resort to criminal violence, lawlessness. No, not put. In other words, what you may therefore no, don't get caught up in a fight. Don't get caught up in APC, SPP fight. Don't. Wusai, you see progress and a direction for can the country go before positively. Those are the areas and any meaningful Union for take. Don't get caught up in political fight because in the end they go left you at the dry land. When I not meant all this way they do, they incoherent. They all our friends and our bodies, and they meet, and they talk. Then they meet, then they talk. Then they get themselves together. Now you then the same day, when they go lock you up, or when the stray bullet meets you, you and your family members and they lost. So don't get caught up in a war step. Don't get caught up in APC, SPP struggle because they will not be there for protect you. They are not going to protect you. So as I go to the third part of the broadcast today, again, I want to appeal to now for Leona share, Leona comment, and Leona, like I say, especially that Kutubu Kuruma YouTube platform. And please, I want to that I want to make that the place grow. That make the appeal to now. Please, and like I say, I could like for the lead that comment there. Because the thing about the comments there, excuse me, it helped me for structure the program properly. It helped me for correct me mistakes there. It helped me for look at things and the way una they look at it. Because without una, it's no point Kutubu being here. No point. Without una the loyal audience, it's no point that a waste of time for there. So I appreciate una, I love una, and I commend una, and I tell una. And like I already tell una, every comment we una make now, I they take into good face, say now because una care for me, I make una they come draw me attention to this. If una not care for me, hey, you guys una not go say anything. They say, oh, I left up. They just wallow inside the idiocy. But the mere fact that in account, whether the comment is positive or a negative, I go still take them in good strides. I want to assure you, I go take them in good strides. So the third broadcast where they go now, that way I've been on the talk every now and then. And as a matter of fact, one of my friends are Britain, if you don't follow this year way I put out, what he do? It instead of put them out. He called me this afternoon before I can broadcast. We talk about the importance of this. Waiting now this this kind of a democracy, where they get in England, then in Canada, then in Australia, then about any side we don't embrace the parliamentary democracy. Now we need to talk about the advantages of a parliamentary democracy. In a parliamentary democracy, there is the potential for the rise of a third force, and there's also this potential for let a government not in power that too long. Then go election today. By the time the week they done, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, we have not lost a majority in the parliament. How that they happen? You get a simple political, what they call vote of non-confidence in any leader. Where any leader will stay out of the norms. As a matter of fact, the parliament is now they regulate themselves. How they can do this? I don't know how many people where they follow the democracy where they take place now in South Africa. When see how the parliament they function. If you if we see how the parliament they function, we see we go say yes, we need that kind of democracy. For waiting to happen though, the parliament and they elect the president. Now so the work, the executive authority of the place, you see the president are part of it. So then they're in a position for block anything where the president do. If do things them where they jive with reality. Lord go back again at Britain because a day we take that day until March 1971, where Shaka series win Republic, then he cascade into one party system with the Senate day. Now, what they happen in that kind of a system day, the citizens they can say that they get the power. From outside that they get the power. For example, they can, if you pass a vote of non-confidence by you, they can recall you. All of them in the parliamentary democracy, but in a presidential system of governance, it's not possible. The life of parliament in most of the system is 5 years. The life of, but the chance for a government they in power up to 5 years is very difficult. We get examples of this. Yes, again every now and then I will come up with them names here. I will remind you of Margaret Thatcher, Tony Blair, Tony Blair. You get Gordon Brown, you get David Cameron, you get Theresa May, you get Boris Johnson, you get this lady Strauss. We're not to 1 or 2 months no more. It take a power. She was out of it. You need that. Even we send a salute, we get that. Now that means bring APC power. 1968, where the army not agree, they're moving. Say now April 1968, finally they agree. You see, so you get a lot of advantages there now in a parliamentary democracy. It's flexible, but in a presidential system of governance, it's not flexible. The president and everything is stand a chance for bribe, people for let it get away. Because na presidential system, the president gets too much power. He gets very big power. So this is exactly the president alone. And they appoint judges. He appoints this. He do that. Even the electoral people, the people that were in charge of the electoral, the laws. Now the president, one man. So how for in good conscience, things don't go down the president. Now they bring you calm. So when he bring you calm, and now what's one night you go do? If you're not done, you're going to be God. Now the president then go decide when election will take place. I make everybody aware of when election will take place. Everybody, the first Tuesday, every November, everybody they go vote. If I did not even make up now, it is easy. for people like, you know, I call them, I mean, for example, these elections by like, you know, even the absentee, you know, elections where you they vote, but you send them in. Then a parliament also, you get that's what they call election petition. More say you stand election with somebody, but the person during the conduct of the election, he do things them way don't hamburg the integrity of the election. You can't go to court. You file election petition and go look up. If they declare a seat vacant because of that, then if you want, you and two will go contest the election back. So in order also to try for talk now, the democratic elections through the parliamentary system, they go to the England, Canada, France, Canada, Australia. Then we need that salute. We don't need this Republican one party system. We don't need that. We don't need them at all. We don't need them. Because what they do in the Hamburg, we feature. When they come to power, now the first thing that they want to do, grab the power, grab them. So now grab them. So now I make they say all kind of laws in the past. All kind of laws them in the past. You see? So again, what do they try for talk? If then people here, they insist say this so-called tripartite system of governance where they said that way they want to do politics. We go talk so well. If that the case, we want the PR for be at national level, every part of the country. Because when that happen, you will have to get, you know, a third force. The other minority parties, they go then a parliament where that will happen. Because, you know, the voting will be done by, you know, proportion. But if it not happen so, more say waiting no more than get 90 can go. Waiting and they end up doing, then they end up shutting every, not only say they go shut a party down, but even as individuals. So now, no more they want it. Let me give you an example. Waiting meet kind of Ukela, now a classic example of that kind of system. Imagine, you know, we know it not become, you know, the laws of the land where you know they don't put on a gazette, they don't do a way it binding on everybody. We don't get to that point yet. So waiting we need for ask them. You see, like I already talk this what they are so. When they say government, now we not the government, we the citizens. We the citizens are with the one they will sit down at the state house them all, now the parliament house them all. They sit down on we your behalf. Now we give them the power for the day. Now we give them the power for the day. We can take that power there at any time. You're like what happen in Liberia, where the people of Liberia take the power and we are hand. Now the people them, the greatest political source. Now the people them. But now we in a salon. Don't make the so-called politician name because meanwhile they don't go call them politician name. And they call them, rapacious wolves them. Where one live at the expense of the citizens there. Seriously, a strong parliament, they hold a leader accountable. But now saloon are the other way around. Now the leader they hold them accountable. This accounts for why we democracy don't well because accountability, the transparency, they hold nobody. Now, what what the president say, and that language they do with the. So we on job now for time move away from that concept. That makes some of us say want a parliamentary democracy. Where they in England, I don't just give a list of people them who've been out of power, where they don't pull them commodity because their actions are not drive or not dovetail the constitutional thinking of the place. Look, for example, since that late Judge Justice Cowan, he published that in report. Some of we tell God take it, we get them. We don't read that. Now that report, it don't need any amendment. It will be presented to Parliament as it is, and Parliament for acceptance as sincere. Because by taking up their side, go do amendment here, go do amendment. So there is potential for letting water the constitution. And that happened to this 1991 constitution also, where they give the government, they put all within a one day. So all this hardship when they see so, all this problem when they see so, please do not blame them on one person. We not blame them on the set of parliament where they give it. And just they themselves, commodity. If that whatever they get, now ingo follow we forgo, and this is not good. It is not good. So, let we continue for advocate for the fact say we need a democracy where power they flow from the people them and by the people them, and it exists with a legitimate consent. Let we get a situation where all get a political say, equal say, not waiting the past say one man. It's very hard-ended. It totally hard-ended and disappointing. But if we all be part of the process, all of them here where they happen at all, it not gonna be. And they tell anybody, if not a parliamentary democracy they part, they are just about a lot of things where they happen at all. We not gonna be. It not gonna be. Because we are on that kind of a democracy day. So today they could say what campaign program they are. So what you want to do, we don't want to spend too much time there. And what you want to do, one craft time, because one, we got to take into account, the listeners them, we're not in there overseas there. So within a salon, we get for guy big megabyte. Just because they want to follow the program. So we get for be a bit conciliate, we get for be honest, and we get for be, sightful. That would be sure say, at least, the people are also part of the political process. Because we, the citizens, that could argue now we then, on your behalf, then they govern. And how will they be part of the political process? Not necessarily for go sit on a parliament, not necessarily for go be cabinet minister, but the country they do so. The ability for point out infractions of principle, the ability for criticize the leaders, all these are part of the participating democracy. The ability for also hold the candlelight before the leaders, because they don't get monopoly over the answers to the problem. They don't. And what's in that we then they govern. So when they govern, it just behoves on them. They will say go to get an input in what they happen. Let people they not just make a robot waiting, they can't tell we don't want that. Now we do. No, they're not to democracy that. The year democracy, we are part of the decision making. We then at the speed, So like I say again, now as we wrap up, what should they do with a recap? What did not happen? Like I say, the chief minister, David Sengeh, he make a very dicey and serious allegation where now borderline, corruption as well as, engaging in something where you're not supposed to. But like I say earlier on when I hear you talk, we again the benefit of doubt. Perhaps again the evidence somewhere at the point in time you go pull out. But if you say now forget the evidence to the authorities, and he said now one of the authorities, he get the eye for auditing the bank. He can go to the bank there, he carry out investigations and see what's going on. So, like we say, with the concept we want come for teaching us so about bringing true democracy, it takes the form of also we participate in it through what they call freedom of speech. Freedom of speech that a very integral part. Now, an integral part to the democratic process. Without freedom of speech, you are not talking about a political culture. Without that, because the freedom of speech, they allow you for be able to participate in the process. Then nobody talks, there's no government talk say, well, I don't give you that right for talk. No. Now, even necessary go through that day, you know. So we been able for talk. We getting the ability for talk. Because if we now observe, we now also the way they observe of the Constitution of the United States, the first amendment to this country, you know, it forbid Congress, when at the highest lawmaking body, from passing law, we go bring free speech. The Congress don't get that power. You don't get that power. The amendment number 1, the Congress shall not, you know, pass a law. We go inhibit, you know, the activities of the government. So we expect our friend Mr. Sengeh for come with the evidence for sure say yes. The church, the mosque, they engage in criminality by way of theft of electricity cable, electricity line. If you don't come with that evidence, the accusation go also, you know, it get the potential for create violence. And we don't want that day. Salon a very peaceful country, especially in the context of religion that they know we for. We don't get Muslims, we don't get Christians there. Muslims and Christians, they fellowship together. Muslims and the Christian, they all can live together. But some countries, they don't know they happen. So do you have this one asset where God give it? This spirit of ecumenism, spirit of, you know, mutual understanding, mutual respect, mutual regard, mutuality in the way how they practice the faith. Do you have with it? Take God and that before ask anybody, do you allow hold and that with it? Do you? Because those who say religious intolerance, it don't need it. We don't see who say elite. It don't do anybody any good. Anybody. So do you with the take God and be everybody. So by God power, we will come up with some more other analysis then. But today, the talk now, like we say, now the accusation by the chief minister, before they can appoint a new cabinet, we need for remind them say the cabinet where they can appoint now, you know they look for people there with professor this, professor that, doctor this, doctor that, doctor what you. Where do they look now for? You they look for people there where get the capacity for how they call them. People that where get for example, there was a time where one part, I think I trader na full part, we in a lecture, the then former governor Bank of Salon. America, most states don't adopt a policy now, say they don't require a degree for let you get into certain jobs. They don't require that. They don't require that. Where do they require you skill? Now they look at your skill, your productivity, what you able to bring to that company there. Most states that this they don't adopt now. So yes, if I learn with all that book, but now we learn the book now for yourself in the land now. And then we need for me that patent declare. Because like we say, United States and a lot of states they don't adopt that policy there. So not to pass you get degree, they take, you know, whether or not you get degree, they get a criteria where they said we go make you get a job. And if it don't happen, where somebody will me know, you get qualification, you go for a job, you don't get time. Another person will me know, we not get qualification, then get the job. One, you get for stay, then you get for you know, make sure say it deliver. Because what's lacking in this administration or this, we not see results same. Things are not being delivered. We not see them. So now all that responsible for the agitation, you know, unrest and all that things. So the hope now is the president gets a final God sent opportunity now God don't send to him. How that they happen? Now he get for go outside the scope. He get for go outside the scope of a political base, bring in people that will go help her. Because here is the reason for that. No matter what happen, Madam is not going to be in power after 2020. He's not going to be in power. Now, but waiting will get for remain till eternity in record, in office. People they now prepare for begin lay in records against Joseph Saidu Momo. When a very unfortunate business landing, a totally unfortunate for letting match anybody you record with Joseph Saidu Momo, especially like the also when they all overthrow Joseph Saidu Momo. That will be an irony and contradiction where it can where nobody never see. But it all depends on who that and they come around them. So you need for understand say the cabinet, not necessarily you pass to get PhD, pass you no. You need people that when they deliver. But above all, you need people that also will go understand say the power where they get it derived from the people there. You don't need morally arrogant people there. You don't need them. You don't need arrogant people there. People that were too overly confident about their claims to academia to the extent they're very dismissive. And in culture, people they cannot dismiss anybody anyhow. No, you cannot do that. Yes, the person don't get a degree, but that don't mean say he don't get the capacity for deliver. So do you change your mind about that today and make sure. So like I say, these are the things that this will bring today. Sunday when they come, we get a major interview. I go ask now for Leona join there. The purpose of that interview day, waiting people are not they come up now with request say we need to get a third force in the parliament. We need to get a third force political party. When they talk about very serious political party, we know they talk about one that when they come where they hoodwink people that into cynical deception. Can't say, oh, we can't form party now, so then I took 3 people they did no more. They see any program where different from the people that were in power, but of they can't use the then kind of a platform they did just for draw attention to themselves so that they go get into power. No, we don't want any kind of activity. We don't get beaten by that day. We don't get beaten. So we on job down there for let we come up with a political party where they committed and dedicated to the service and well-being of the country. So this Sunday when they come by God in power, when they bring guest them, we can talk about the possibility of that thing. Because Salon, from what me don't they see, where are they follow politics that the other African countries? Salon are the only place they since before and after independence, the same political party that they know more the SLPP, APC. So now the advantage is when they take power, because they really believe say if you don't vote for SLPP, you vote for APC. They really get that belief. Say if you don't vote for SLPP, you vote for APC. We missed that opportunity today for 10 APC, for 10 SLPP and APC. Hey, guess what? We get a third force now. Because the people that will become for lead NGC, if they may just continue to be steadfast, they hold on to the regardless of what happens, they hold on. Because there's general dissatisfaction in the country now. We are seeing it. There is general dissatisfaction. So people are, in a quandary. Then they wonder, are we bringing APC back? Or look, if we waiting SLPP, they can't wait, they don't do. But if we get a third force, the answer is very easy. And if we get a parliamentary democracy, not to this totalitarian madness what we get, this absolute power with individuals. This not to only Julius Maada Bio, it starts from 1971, sorry, 1971, where Shakasi is camp and power. Where we get this executive presidency, then all things go. But when we get parliamentary democracy, where Albert be within a power, things are easy. You don't be get yes man a day, you don't be get apologies a day, neither they not be get people that when they go along forget along. No. You be get very vibrant parliament. So that time we need. So this Sunday I they invite you now. Follow na come joined by God power. The fly they can't come out. We will make now no. Say yes. Because the part now they established now so. Now the party for try forget, an alternative to APC. We seriously need an alternative party to both APC and SFPP because for too long, they don't take we for granted. For too long, they don't take we for granted. So now we now get for tell them, say, you guys, now guess what? We also have an alternative to them. We do have an alternative to them. One way committed, a way dedicated, to the people that fly them. One way they can reason with the people there. One way they actions them, go they in harmony with the legitimate aspirations of the citizenry. One way go make sure say, free speech, now an integral part of the democratic process. You don't get for, express opinions them, where go dovetail the political thinking of a leader say no. One way go allow for disagreements with the leader. This is the political culture. This way we try for, establish by God power. So Sunday with the Kanaya by God power, and I believe it will be the same time now with Kanaya. So until by God power we come again another time. This time Kutubu Koma one turn Kutenki, and always a turn I say once we come on air, when I see the notification now for the first thing when I do now for share, the next thing when I follow, the next thing when I comment, and then the final thing when I go do now for subscribe to the Kutubu Koma YouTube platform. Our Wikaya today will be similar like Manigain. We dey pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or God Almighty. Say we will come here with Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. We dey ask that He will continue for protect and guide we. Any side way soko dey, usai problem dey, usai would they we doubt would they pa we, usai would they we would not go able to come out. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala they pave way for we. We brothers and sisters them that salon, where still they make the political parties them and the leaders, the demigods them, at the expense of the Commonwealth, meaning that the country, let God go that they heart, let them understand, say, the country can force. Without the country, the trouble of political party, the trouble of leaders. Go do that day. Because now the country come before the party day. So if we don't get country, nobody don't get trouble of political party there. So do you allow gravitate, even if now we party there, because they can turn and every day they announce me and SFPP. Only that me not to a party picking SFPP. And I don't know that the distinction, what is the meaning of party picking? Party picking, that the one them or one that we don't want anything we go talk about in party. Even where evidence go there for sure say you party they do the wrong thing. Party picking and the one we no want nothing bad about the leader. They know why elect the evidence there before them. They know why because of the leader. So now we leaders in a salon, they not all demigods. They are gods. They all the work in they make their frivolity, they work in made frivolous comment. I can tell people, I say, you know what? If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he command heaven, he can't sit down there, and APC leaders sit down there, SFPP leaders sit down there, C4C leaders sit down there, NGC leaders sit down there. The only side way Salonians they go get reflect before the party and political leaders there and succeed by God. This they show the level we don't go where it come up, parties and politics. Everything we put up, even the country, we go money, I mean, we go mortgage the country just for enhance and sustain the party there. They go wonder if you don't mortgage you the country, then you know you get place for sit down. So do ya lot promote them in this platform here so do ya lot make it grow because when it come that issues that they can't discuss, we don't get time for can begin get involved in propaganda, misinformation, disinformation, rhetoric now. Or can begin to praise a political party or leader now. We your job that for discuss issues there. So until next time again, by God power, we will come with other issue. This is Kutubu Kuruma, the handover on all to we all, including myself, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and with the Habub say again, Allah will send in precious Malika them for watch over we. Good night to everybody.